What up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing my very first react video. I'm here with my friend.
I'm doing Moloi, aka Lord Light Skinned.
Today we're going to be reacting to Motswana women posts.
Yep.
If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for clicking this video. Make sure that you've subscribed to the channel, that you've clicked the notification bell, and that you like this video. And comment below if any reactions or decisions we would have taken are the same as yours, or if they're different. What would you do if you're in the same scenarios we're going to be reading today? Without further ado, let's get into the video. Do not judge my Botswana. It might be terrible, but it's the thought that counts. It's the fact that it's the comprehension that counts.
Yeah.
Yes, comprehension. Yes, exactly. Make me a non, as they always do.
Yeah, of course.
Hate, amme o teng fela ene motho yo tla o atleng are ke nna yo ke nyobokileng relationship. Kana go nna go blame ba ba song fela fa re phosha kana re phoshiwe. Waitse kana o tla utlwa a re o ne a nchita wa mmelene o na ntlogela mo ntlong a lala nageng. Hey, dikgang tsa mojole ke maka fela shem.
Hey, no.
Sorry, scenario though.
Here's the thing. How the way I see it, it's always the female who's the victim.
How is it always the female who's the victim?
It's always the female.
How?
The thing is, a lot of females, the problem is that they think being loyal is the same thing as being a good girlfriend. You sucked.
No.
Same thing with men. You guys think Khobecha is all you need to be a good boyfriend?
Because that's all you ever ask for.
No, but they
ask for money.
Girls are always asking you guys for dates, to be considerate, for all these things. I know you guys, all it relates to is
No, first of all, let me tell you something. When you do all that considerate shit, it feels like the whole thing is not complete. She's not happy.
In what universe? In what universe?
You can substitute all that emotional crap for Khobecha, and things are gonna work.
If that was the case, every broke nigga would not be getting a girl.
Broke niggas get laid, but they don't keep girls.
No, they do. They're in relationships, proper full ones. If that was the case, fair
enough.
I feel like to a certain extent, there's a level of adulthood you need to have reached, a maturity, emotional maturity. If me, personally, and we're going out on a date and I asked you about your previous exes, and all you can say is bad things about them, that's a red flag immediately.
How's that a red flag?
It's a red flag for me because, you want to tell me that in all your Mijolo situations, you've never seen yourself in the wrong, not even once. No.
I mean, it could just be like you've said before. I tend to date psychopaths, and
it doesn't mean that you're not a psychopath yourself.
I know. I'm perfectly stable, I think. But then, how is it a red flag if these people just keep coming into my life? It's not my fault.
No. It's a push and pull type situation. You might not have been the one who cheated. Yeah. You might not have been with something, but hella. How can you be perfect in a relationship? That's a lie. Perfect. That's a lie. Wow.
Not perfect. Not perfect. That doesn't taste good.
Please hide my ID, Motswana woman, and post this for me. Bagaets, ke kopa number ya moruti mongwe o ka mpakanyetsang relationship. I met a very good man, maloba. Fela jana, tota di hoditsa makathello. Jano mme reyo, ga ke na le ene, go diragala dilo fela tse ke sa di tlhaloganyeng. Go re either a lwala, ganka mo apela, kana a nyelelelwa ke sengwe mo ntlong, mme nna ke sa se tsaya. So se se tswile trust ka gore o ipotsa gore why. Jano nna ke batla moruti fela ka mpakanyetsang. Ha ke batle ngaka Setswana, ke batla moruti.
First of all, conceptually speaking, if Moruti does charms and fixes tiny little problems, what's the difference between that and a witch doctor?
Are they really a moruti? That's my case.
If all they do is grant wishes and fix tiny little petty problems.
What I don't understand is she asking for someone to diagnose what's happening, or is she asking for someone to fix what's happening?
I guess to someone to fix what's happening.
But why is it hard? If you're watching this, my darling, go look at recipes online and try follow the recipe to a T. If he gets sick again.
And plus, people have allergies that they don't attend to.
True.
For a while, I thought I just had to poop every morning, and it's always diarrhea. Now, since I was lactose intolerant, every time I ate cereal.
True. Because we don't do allergy testing on kids or babies at all.
My little cousin, for a while, he would just randomly get sick after breakfast. Can't tell the guy is allergic to nuts. Witchcraft is not the answer. It's never the answer.
It could be. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it, because I've lived in Africa and I've watched the Blood Sisters and all that. Sometimes it happens to the people who go out looking for it. So it shouldn't really be like the first.
The problem is that there's always strings attached. So the solution will come, but there's always a price. Everything has a price. Just
imagine how to sacrifice someone just to keep your man.
The thing is, just a baby can make another one.
Excuse you.
Plenty of eggs. People die all the time.
The next story.
Yeah.
Ma, guy. I'm a lady in her late 20s. I'm pregnant, but the guy is busy with the other girl. He blocked me anywhere and his family supports him. With a different number, he hangs up and sends me a text. His current girlfriend, even if I'm speaking about the baby, he doesn't want to listen. He's busy posting his yellow-bone girlfriend. So today, on, and he doesn't want to be with me. But so today scan I became and he's busy planning his future. What hurts me the most is that this baby is my firstborn.
Has this baby been born yet?
No, she's still pregnant.
And honestly, I don't think he owes her anything.
What do you mean he owes her anything? Wouldn't you, as a prospective father, want to see your child growing, even if it's not in the woman who you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Here's my issue here. This hun is pursuing a narrative. She wants to be a part of this man's life, but she's not. She's just not being straight up about it. Why is she bothered by the girlfriend? Why is she bothered by other yellow bones? She clearly has self-esteem issues. She wants to be a part of this man's life. This man only has an obligation to the child. He owes her nothing.
True. But right now, okay, let me put the scenario. Say you had a woman that she'd impregnated, say it was a one-night stand, and shit happened, you know. Our country, abortion is not illegal, so let's rule it out.
Yeah.
Let's rule it out. And girl maybe is a drunk or a smoker or whatnot. Wouldn't you try to make her stop all these things while she's pregnant? And, you know, it's your child, it's your offspring. Be out there buying her carrots and stuff to make sure that child comes out a strong descendant. So I would to do everything recklessly just because your obligation is to their child.
It's complicated. No, I wouldn't do that.
It's not complicated.
Me personally, I'm not a monster, but look, this girl is putting this man in a weird place. Okay, fine. Don't get me wrong. Women do get screwed a lot. Sorry, they get screwed a lot when it comes to the whole pregnancy thing, especially when you're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
But you also have to understand how terrifying it is to have the threat of your life falling apart because of one hun you smashed.
But it's unfair because the woman might lose her life.
No,
in that pregnancy, she might lose her life to childbirth. So when are you losing baby girl is really not the biggest problem here.
And hear me out. Half the time with these situations, you know you're not in a relationship with a guy, and you guys have unprotected intercourse, and you don't do the logical thing. You don't go get a morning after pill.
Yeah.
And then you end up in these weird situations. Look, man, it's there's too many gray areas.
Here's my thoughts. Baby girl, like, okay, fine, you can do what you need to do, take him to court, whatever, just to make sure that the baby is well taken care of. But majority Kylie Hella just leave. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. And the more you beg him to want to, the more he's gonna treat you like trash because of it. Kind of situations where now you get to the person going, no, you'll find someone who's going to love all of you.
One last
everything.
Thing. Yeah. She should see a therapist.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
She clearly has issues with her self-esteem. You see yellow bones, you feel threatened. You see the girlfriend, you feel threatened. The guy takes his kid to the movies, and why do you want to be a part of it? Why is that any of your damn business? See a therapist.
Hide my ID, Motswana woman. I'm a 26-year-old lady. I'm in a relationship with Reyo, 31 years. But when Reyo, he is a womanizer. He always abuses me emotionally. So but humble, blind. Now I'm a broken soul. I like our parents' love.
Daddy issues.
That's what I thought. My mom, she passed away. My father was there, but nasana sepe. So every time kids in a relationship, and expect to beg, but who did 6 years my relationship every time, but me, I'm struggling emotionally. Because stress. And my baby daddy upbringing a sharp. His mom and he's not good enough. So somehow this guy ka go khoba ene ka mafoko
Yeah.
le nna na se ke se kopang hela ke counseling hela gongwe I'll have the courage to move from this toxic ke fedile ke stress ke lela nako ke kopela recommendations tsa counseling.
Yeah, typical daddy issues, eh?
It's both. There's mommy
Both.
issues
He
and
has
daddy
mommy
issues.
he has daddy issues.
Both sides, yeah.
Both of them are problems. Batswana really need therapy, don't they?
We do.
We all need to see someone for something.
We do desperately.
I was about to say, why don't you just leave? And then, she explained that the
She
father
does want to
thing.
leave though.
Now you're looking for a daddy and everybody. You expect to be loved back if you love.
So she basically love bombs. I feel like, okay, to some extent, we all kind of have some kind of issue. As much as, like, I have both my parents alive and I was raised by my dad. But, there's those small things that I feel like every person, especially our African parents, I love my parents, but let's be honest, there's stuff that they raised me in that I obviously don't agree with, and it's up to me myself to
Like
kind
what?
of fix them. Yeah, you want me to spill my parents' business online?
Go right ahead.
No!
These people don't know your parents. Fine.
Anyway.
Isn't there a harmless one so I can have some context?
No. It's our duty, hella, as people, especially when you start to get into relationships, to kind of get to therapy and fix it before you get into a relationship. Because to some extent, you start to tolerate the same things that your parent tolerated with your father or something like that. You know what I mean? So right now, this guy has probably cheated on her like 6 years.
Yeah, gajillion times.
Baby girl, if you're not gonna do it for
Love
yourself,
yourself,
like do it for
yeah.
yourself, for your health, because the monkeypox.
Mun.
We don't want to see you dying just because you're not letting go of a man who doesn't care about you. Like, emotional abuse is a big thing.
In life, it is difficult. You can be killed when you have love. They can take you stupid analyty point because of love. They can take you for granted, kill you, or even judge you because of love. Do you see love? I hate this thing called love.
Anyway, yeah, therapy.
Do it for your future children, because I don't want to have a situation where now you get an STD or you can't have kids or you ruin yourself for the future you or your future husband. Because the more you stay there, the more it breaks you down, to be honest.
You know what the messed up thing is? I know someone, a friend of mine, who was with a guy who behaved like this. She got an STD and she still stayed until she got another one. No! I'm not even joking. Stuff happens, man. People go through things, man. People really have issues.
People are living.
People are not living. People are dying. People are dying inside and outside. I used to see the relationship, they'll be posting pictures and I'm like, yo, man, y'all look happy as hell.
Yeah.
Then after they broke up, like a year later, I'm asking, yo, what's up, baby girl? What's going on? She's like, yeah, man. I was going through it. I was going through it every day. Leave.
You will find better, I promise you.
It's always easier to be loved somewhere else.
Hello, Motswana women. Make me anonymous. Okay, this one is, I think, targeted to women or me. Have they experienced what I am experiencing? So it happens the following day, we get Nationality pain. This frequent painful urine with light blood. Mind you, I used protection. I went to the clinic the other day after so they gave me 20 pills le mikento tsa di STI. Ke almost 3 months without digits abagolo. Mabane ha ke sana go nwa te ne ke le sharp hela. Day into those pains started again and the urine with blood. Ke rota khapetsa go le botlhoko. Please help me. What can be the cause? I'm confused there. Te ora digits abagolo kana she just means teeth.
I thought she meant tea, and then now when
Now
you
at the
asked
end
it, I
they're
get
very-
suspicious.
I'm very confused. I maybe have an allergy to the tea. If kete hangwa kana ora
What kind
digits
of allergy
abagolo.
affects your lady parts?
I don't know. Please look into endometriosis. I don't know the actual symptoms of it, but it's very common in different stages among women. So make sure you go see a gynecologist to get it checked out, because it might be that, if at all.
Or maybe you're working with people with like huge machinery. Maybe find someone who's like more. Huh?
It wouldn't be a urine thing, because those parts are
Hey, man,
severely not
people
near each other. It
turn
would be
your
a womb
insides
problem.
into soup.
But yeah, but a womb problem. Nothing to do with that, because it's two separate places.
I'm saying, just be careful.
Dimelang Motswana women. Ke nyeswa ke mojolo we. Ompoletse ba ba robilweng dipelo ke batho ba setse ba barata. Ba ile jang go amogela seemo. Go thata ya lentswe kwano. Ne ke jwale le rehela yo 37 go le monate. A bo a tsaya transfer from central to north. Nya o wa iretela na hela fela sentle. Gompieno fa ke re ke etela wa rre. O mpolela gore setse an testa ga ise ke approve go nna permanent. So ga nka ke ka mo etela. Fa ke letsa ba drop a ba tima megala.
I don't see any problem with that. He's made his intentions clear. Sure.
No, huh?
He never said they were in a relationship. They're
No,
just
no, no.
dating. They were just seeing each other.
I understand the bro code and whatever, but be honest. does this man want a relationship with this woman?
He doesn't.
Exactly. Like,
And he shouldn't feel pressured by her.
Cool, fine.
And
But what I'm saying
the thing is, he's
let him be
communicated
honest.
it. Yeah, he's honest.
No,
He has
he's not.
communicated. He's like, nah, you're not my girlfriend, and I haven't decided if I want you to be my girlfriend. Bounce.
What do you like permanent?
Yeah,
What does that
absolutely.
even mean?
That they're dating. They're just not in a relationship. They're just
Baby
not
girl,
exclusive.
Look for greener pastures.
Yeah, find someone who wants you. This nigga doesn't want you.
It's a kind of a terrible situation to be in. Because, by the way it looks, these people have been in a relationship, and all of a sudden he leaves and he's like, yeah.
Relationship in a general sense.
There's no relationship in a
You and I
general
are friends, and that's a relationship. But I don't think it's like a relationship where they're exclusive and they're only seeing each other. Nah, he never
That's
said
what
that.
she thought. My point is,
But was that? Did he say he wanted a relationship with her? I think he was.
he did. All of a sudden now she's not permanent. Okay, fine.
This nigga's in the
Comment
right.
below.
This nigga communicated.
Comment below what you think. Are they really in a relationship, or is it just we're just friends type situation who are getting to know each other? Hati iyo Ronaldi Nightcrawler khatlha 2. Ke re ke a toileteng ka bo 3 am ke bona mosadi mogolo yo rona mo mapoleritseng a sa tsamaye. Ha ke re ana ke ipotsa ke police kana ko rabeisane.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
I mean, miracles happen all the time. I don't see the problem. This old lady. Okay, fine. It's obviously witches. This is Africa after all. Hey, shit happens. Eh?
I've never personally had an encounter with a witch, but I will say that sometimes old women are wrongfully accused. Here's why. My grandmother once was almost some guy, and my grandmother likes to sleep as because she's in her own house. Why not?
Why? Who wants to see that? I'm just trying to rob a house.
Who
I'm not trying to
wants to see
a
that?
naked
That
old
woman-
lady. I'm just trying to steal something. Why would you do that to me?
So this woman, she's there sleeping in her own house.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this little young kid, we tired my grandmother Hamuni, just to fake a Zimbabwean accent. So my grandmother, my grandmother's pretty tiny. Why see? This is my sim. She runs away. Her own sim. She's naked, has no time to get her things.
Oh wow! So you believed your grandma's story?
So she runs to the neighbors, and then we pita musokotlong so that guy doesn't find her.
Jesus, she was not helping her case. That was.
Where else was she supposed to hide? In the house? It was locked.
A flipping a t-shirt, man.
How?
Anything.
How?
What was he gonna do to her? Beat her up?
Rape her?
She's old. What?
Do you not know men rape
No,
old
never mind. I
women?
take it back. Now that I thought about it, rapists are kind of weird.
My point. So now she's running all the way. Luckily, the Masimu next to us, hopefully they didn't think things. And then, so after that, obviously because she saw the guy guards, and all that, and a bunch of other stuff. But like, my point is, in that scenario when that happens, if that person did not know my grandmother,
Naked.
naked.
Why is an old lady able to run?
What do you mean?
Old people can't run.
Have you not? My grandmother is fit.
If
okay?
you run, you die.
She doesn't even walk with a stick. Okay, that woman is fit. Maybe God had a miracle in the middle of the night.
No.
It got the fire through the screen, and she started walking. And she was so happy. She didn't want to stop walking. So she's been walking since 10.
Nah. No. You don't just get up and start walking into my yard. What are you doing? Walk in the house.
He didn't say that. That's not both of their yard. Maybe warrant.
No, that's a witch. And the only way we deal with the witches
It's a witch
is by
until
fire.
proven guilty.
Fire.
Landlord o gana ke move from her house. Kopa o nkopele thuso ho ke firisitse ntlo mo go ditshane mme ke berekela mo broadcast this month kgwedi ntse e fela hela jana ke bone ntlo close to work. Abo ke iduela ile gore ke batla go buduga go mo go ditshane this week. Ha ke bolela my landlord gore I'm moving out yesterday. A re nka be ke mo hile notice kgwedi e simolla. Ebile I should pay my rent a full before ke tsa dilwana. Me I paid kgwedi e simologa. But what should I do because ke setse ke duetse ko ke yang teng and it's the last day of the month. Here's my thing. I understand why the notice thing is included. But I feel like if you're able to bring a tenant immediately the moment you move, it should be okay.
She says in the beginning of the month she paid the rent. So for that entire month until the end of the month, it's paid for. She doesn't owe the landlord anything.
It depends. If you've signed a contract and the contract said you have to give a month's notice,
Let's be real, they didn't sign nothing.
I signed a a contract when I was in Blokweng. If you haven't signed a contract, then it's more of a help her find someone to move in, because we have to understand that also some of these landlords, that's their only source of money, and you are saying this month you're not getting paid, and you know they haven't planned whatsoever, you know. So find someone immediately to move in and be like, yo, ke bone mongwe ke a shoota me o ka tsena ha o twanza duela rent, then nothing changes.
I get that Florida, she's just being greedy. I'm just paid for. I'm like, I'm moving out, but I've already paid, so I'm leaving.
But the point is, you're saying she's not getting paid that month.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's not really her business, man, is it? I don't have rent money for a place I'm no longer living in.
Advice, please. I'm always in the mood for sex, but my first round always disappoints my girlfriend. We don't do much of foreplay. I don't last for more than 5 minutes. And when she starts to enjoy and begging me to give it to her, I just come. What can I do to improve that? Because after that, it takes forever to get hard again, only to find she's no longer in the mood anymore.
Listen, buddy, I have a little advice for you. First of all, you should know this. How old are you then? If you know you're anticipating coitus in the evening, I would advise you to make sure you're ready. Make sure you've busted a nut before she comes, hours before. If you know you take a while to get ready, bust a nut before, so that when you actually do have sex, you last long. And if you know that you have a problem with lasting long, also what you can do is do other stuff. Foreplay, young men, you have to overhaul your entire sex life. Start all over.
For women, it is very easy to reach the big goal. It takes learning. If you learn her, it will take even less than 5 minutes to get her to get to the goal. You have to get back to the drawing board and figure out what she likes and what she doesn't like. Hi Motswana women, ke le anon ke kopa go lebisa khanki o tshela yang le tsala e ka sking e batlo go bona o thabologa mo botshelong le utlwana hela go nwa bojalwa le go batlela batho ba borre me bile a itse gore o tsere.
You know the answer to this.
She does.
That is obviously not a friend.
Like, I don't see how you'd have friends with people that you don't benefit from them. Arhan, you're not obligated to be doing the most for your friends, but as my friend, man,
doesn't care about your life. The fact that they're actively trying to ruin your marriage and they only want to see you drunk. This is exactly how you describe a bad friend.
Choose your friends wisely, because better of a feather. Even if you're not of a feather at the time, you will become of a feather.
Take a good look in the mirror.
We're gonna do what? Two more. Two more and then we're done. And then if you guys want another reaction video, you'll comment below and let us know if you enjoyed watching this. Some time back, I posted here genetical sexual attraction. Biological father lesbian the relationship between biological fathers and biological daughters are driving married mothers out of their matrimonial homes. There's a lot going on.
I don't think I'm qualified to unpack this. I wouldn't.
Here's the thing. I have a lot of friends, female friends, who've dealt with something of similar. If your man, your husband, your whoever goes don't be out here siding with your man or your child, your 16-year-old, your 15-year-old, your 14-year-old child who doesn't even have a full boob seduced your man.
Poison him. Like, no, I'm being legit. Kill him.
You'd see a lot of women trying to compete with their daughters. This man is raping me. This man and you're going to be like, no, you're trying to seduce my man. We all know a friend who's had a situation happen like that.
Why it's unfair. Trying to confide in a relative like your grandmother, and your grandma's like, you seduce your uncle. And these people, it usually happens when they're like 8, 9 years old, and you hear how their 9-year-old seduced a 33-year-old man. And this man didn't see a problem penetrating a child. This person just started existing, and you just feel like it's fine.
Exactly. But I don't know anything about this. I've never actually heard about a situation where it's a loving relationship like that. The most I've heard was stepfather, the daughter, or stepmother and son.
Which is only wrong to an extent. With the step parents, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm a 25-year-old guy, and if I have a stepmom who's hot, I don't know. And she's my type. I'm just saying. Hypothetically speaking, of course, I can't have a stepmom because my dad's dead. I'm just saying, if we hit it off, I don't know. I'm sorry, Dad.
Any man here who has experienced a hit and run, one night ninyani. These women bamuntuing today after what happened Friday. She says she will call, even now line is busy, which shows I'm blocked. Motswana women are out to kill us. Borra, man down. I repeat, man down.
You know what, my man, grow up.
No, but there's this assumption that men are just supposed to be okay with one night stands.
You should grow the hell up. Umutuna. One case.
That was the end of our video. Make sure that you've liked this video if you enjoyed this kind of content, and comment down below if you would do things differently if you were these people, or if you'd give them separate advice, because we sure know they're going to be watching.
Yeah.
And if you want to see him back again, you might as well comment down below that you want the return.
Or if you don't want to see me, comment down below so I make sure.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.